How did the Ottoman army differ from European forces? Imagine a battlefield where innovation, organization, and strategy collide. During the late Middle Ages, the Ottoman army stood out in many ways from the armies of Europe. Let's explore what made their military different and how these differences helped them expand into Europe. First, the structure of the Ottoman army was more centralized than European armies. European forces often relied on feudal levies and soldiers who owed allegiance to local lords. The Ottomans, however, had a professional corps called the Janissaries. These soldiers were recruited through the devshirme system, where Christian boys from conquered lands were taken, converted to Islam, and trained as elite troops. This created a loyal, disciplined force directly tied to the Sultan, not to local nobles. Cavalry was another key difference. European armies depended heavily on heavily armored knights who fought with lances and swords. The Ottomans used a mix of light and heavy cavalry. Their horsemen were highly mobile and skilled in archery. They often used hit-and-run tactics, which kept their enemies off balance. This contrasted with the European style of direct charges and close combat. When it came to technology, the Ottomans were quick adopters of gunpowder weapons. They used cannons and firearms in sieges and battles, sometimes with greater success than Europeans. For example, their massive siege artillery, like the Dardanelles gun, was capable of breaching fortified walls. European armies also developed guns and cannons, but the Ottomans had an edge in siege warfare because of their engineering skills and the scale of their artillery. Tactics also set the Ottomans apart. They combined traditional cavalry archery with new firearms and disciplined infantry formations. The Janissaries were trained to fight in organized ranks and use guns effectively. This gave the Ottoman army a flexible edge, allowing them to adapt quickly. European armies, while also evolving, often kept older feudal tactics longer and were slower to adopt new technology and strategies. All these differences helped the Ottomans move swiftly into Europe. They captured Constantinople in 1453, a major turning point. Their ability to organize large armies, use advanced siege weapons, and maintain disciplined troops gave them an advantage in many conflicts. European forces, although formidable, often struggled to match the Ottomans' size, organization, and innovative use of technology. In the end, the Ottoman army was unique because of its centralized command, innovative recruitment methods, mix of cavalry and infantry, and early use of gunpowder. These factors played a big role in their success during the late Middle Ages and their expansion across Europe.